Halloween is the definitive history of the most charming day of the year, enlightening the complicated history and moving social powers behind this. The traditions and importance of Halloween vary greatly among countries that observe it. It is a celebration observed in many countries on 31st October, the eve of Western Christian feast of All Hallows' Day, or All Saints' Day. Truth be told, the current name of Halloween begins from the day preceding All Saints' Day, which was abbreviated to All Hallows' Eve or All Hallows' Even. The name changed after some time and became Halloween. Halloween was influenced intensely by Celtic, pagan, and Christian traditions. It originally came from the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain over 2,000 years ago. In Celtic tradition, Samhain marked the day denoted the finish of the reap season and start of winter, or the darker half of the year. It was believed that the souls of the dead were said to revisit their homes seeking hospitality. To honor the occasion, Druids assembled built huge sacred bonfires where the people gathered to burn crops and animals as sacrifices to the Celtic deities. During the celebration, the Celts wore costumes, typically consisting of animal heads and skins, and attempted to tell each other's fortunes. They would begin to lit the candles and prayers formally offered for the souls of the dead. After this, the eating, drinking, and games would begin. According to Gaelic and other Celtic influence, some folklorists have distinguished its origins in the Roman feast of Pomona, the goddess of fruits and seeds, or in the celebration of the dead called Parentalia. It is all the more commonly connected to the Celtic celebration of Samhain. According to Christians who did not want to celebrate pagan festivals, celebrated something of positive spiritual value, in this case honoring the saints and martyrs. Came from an old Irish tale about a man called Stingy Jack who liked to play tricks on people. One night he was drunk and had come across the devil on a deserted and darkened road. He tricked and trapped the devil in a tree. After agreeing to let the devil down, he struck a deal with him that he could never take his soul. When he died, he went to neither heaven nor hell. Instead, he was forced to wander around in eternity. The devil flung up from hell an ember of coal to light his way, which Jack stuck in a hollowed-out gourd. Thus, the legend of the jack-o'-lantern was born. Since people make carved pumpkins and put outside the doors to scare away ghosts or devil, Halloween is a set of experiences, is an extraordinary blend of religion, legends and, inevitably, mainstream commercialization. Trick or treat, ancient Celts started the tradition of taking on the appearance of creatures and underhanded spirits so as to jumble devils and other malicious spirits. Eventually, in medieval England, there was a group of people called solars who'd go around on Halloween begging the rich for soul cakes. They were said to have prayed for people's souls in exchange for their cakes or food. Halloween came in the early half of the 1900s when there was an influx of millions of Irish immigrants. Current Halloween conventions were brought by immigrants to the United States in the mid-20th century and eventually lead it to its national holiday status. Borrowing from many of these old customs, Americans would both dress up and go from house to house, asking for food or money. Early trick-or-treating would eventually turn into the consumer bonanza we know today, with candy taking the place of the original souling practice. During the 20th century, it became more and more popular, with traditions like pumpkin carving and trick-or-treating becoming part of TV shows, books, and movies.